Hi guys, welcome back. I hope all of you are doing well. I have an announcement. No, you will be able to find out my course on Udemy with very less price as compared with the one that were available on my official website. So here we go. We have ethical hacking, cybersecurity, and penetration testing all in one in a single course. Don't worry if it is showing you $34 after adding it to the cart. You will be able to purchase it with approximately $10 to $11. Okay, no, what does it contain? What this course actually contain? This is the main part. As you can see, this is the latest update. So you will be able to find out 98 lectures practical based. There are 20 sessions, sections, sorry, and the course length is approximately 21 hours plus. So we have a very nice and lengthy course in which we have an introduction to cybersecurity. You will learn offensive and defensive security. Then I will be teaching about Kali Linux, how you can use it in hacking, like configuration, installation, command lines, step by step of using it, how to install different Debian based packages in Kali, how to run it. Then we will be learning about burp suit. You can preview some of the videos to check out, like in this module you will be learn about burp suit, which is a penetration testing tool used for ethical hacking and penetration testing, through which you can do vulnerability assessment and find out vulnerabilities in web applications. So you will be learning its configuration, installation, the required things, xyz, each and everything. Then you will be step by step learning. I'll be teaching you step by step about burp suit, community as well as professional version, how to use it. Then we will be officially covering web application penetration testing, in which the first vulnerability will be path traversal or file path traversal vulnerability, in which we will be learning different parts, how you can exploit it and how you can automate it. And we will be learning about information disclosure vulnerabilities, like how you can find hidden information in error messages, in debugging pages, how you can extract hidden information, and how you can automate the process. We will be using GoBuster, Ferox Buster, and other tools. And we will be learning about OS command injection, how you can perform operating system command injection in any machine. It could be a Linux or a Windows. So there are different techniques like blind OS command injection, time delay, simple. And then we have SSRF, server side request for its different types of. And one of my favorite after that, which is a file upload vulnerabilities, in which you will be learning how you can compromise the entire server by just uploading a simple file. Now that simple file could have the ability to let's say to perform remote code execution. Now what is RCE, remote code execution? It is a separate thing where I'll be teaching you inside the course that how you can on the entire server, and you will be able to remotely execute commands on the server by just uploading a simple shell. What is shell? I have already explained all those things. So I have literally used different methods in order to hack into the machines, and it is practical based. So labs are used, like pot swaggers, try hack me. So do not need to worry. Only the first part will be, like, the first lecture will be a theory lecture, in which you will be learning the definition, explanation, the theory about the attack. Okay, but after that everything will be totally practical based. Then you will be learning about access control vulnerabilities, how you can find unprotected admin panels, how you can modify the role of another user. For example, if you are a normal user, how you can upgrade yourself to become an administrator user. There will be a vertical and horizontal privilege escalation, as well as insecure direct object reference. These kind of vulnerabilities, like access control vulnerabilities and business logical flaws. Remember, you cannot discover these vulnerabilities with the help of automation tools. Okay, you have to use your brain, you have to read the logic of the application, and you have to break through the logic of the application. So the thing is, if you cover these vulnerabilities, literally you will be able to find vulnerabilities easily in any application. And you cannot discover these vulnerabilities, remember, through automation tools like Bubsuit or any other. Okay, so I'll be honest and clear, these are manual things, but believe me, you're gonna love it. After that, we have a cross-site scripting vulnerabilities, reflected DOM, stored, what is cross-site, and each and everything. Then I'll be teaching you about SQL programming. Like, there are people who literally started teaching you SQL injection, but if you have no idea how the structure query language work, then how you will be able to compromise the database using by performing SQL injection? So it is irrelevant. That's why at first there will be a 20-minute plus lectures in which I'll be teaching you about SQL programming, how to create tables, how to delete, how to add, all those things. Okay, and then we will be learning about SQL injection step by step, like how you can bypass login panels, how you can determine the number of columns, how you can find out those column containing text or not, how you can retrieve the data from the tables, and retrieving multiple values from a single column, taking on non-oracle databases, blind SQL injection. Okay, all these kind of things. Then we will be learning about recon and automation. What is recon and automation? Literally, bug bounty hunters and security professionals are using it. You are in an era of automation, AI, where you can automate things, even though if you have no knowledge about coding, but still, if you have ideas, if you know how to play with tools, nothing is impossible. So the thing is, you will be learning about recon automation, installing different tools like Subfinder, Ascent Finder, Find Domains, Waymore, HTTPX, Katana, Nuclei framework for vulnerability, assessment, and how to install and configure their templates, how to use some other tools, how you can automate the entire process of finding different vulnerabilities in application. Like, it is a complete package where you will be able to automate this entire process of reconnaissance. You can automate it literally, and it is one of the best. Then you will be learning about some of the XML or XXC attacks. And then there is an authentication vulnerabilities and user enumeration, where I will be teaching you how you can brute force users name and passwords, how you can bypass two-factor authentication, what is password reset broken logic, how you can exploit it, how you can enumerate username with different techniques. Then you will be learning about official reconnaissance and vulnerability assessment, in which I'll be teaching you about reconnaissance, and we will be covering some challenges, like we will be solving some rooms on try hack me, by performing reconnaissance, running nmap on them, testing the vulnerable services versions, all those things. And then there will be a practical exploitation, and there will be a project inside it as well. As then we will be covering Metasploit and its exploitation framework. Literally, it is approximately 50-minute lectures, both of them, in which at first I'll be teaching you about Metasploit basic to advanced, and then I'll be teaching you how you can practically use it in order to hack any Windows machine or Linux machine. Then we will be covering privilege escalation and post exploitation, in which I'll be teaching you how you can what is privilege escalation, how to enumerate any machine after hacking into it, how to automate the process of enumeration, how to exploit kernel, how to exploit Linux, how to perform privilege escalation using sudo cron jobs, and capabilities, paths. Don't worry, I've explained all this thing in very brief way, and then there are some practical projects at the end. Like, we will be playing different CTFs like Mr. Robot, and Vulnerversity, Retro, Skynet, Daily Bugle, and some base scripting I'll be teaching you. So you can see there is a 1 hour project, 37 minutes, 38, 56, 35, and 50. So the thing is, you literally this is an entire combination on a very less price. It is just $10. I'll be honest. Because of some reason Udemy is showing us higher some higher price, but once you add to cart it up, it is approximately 10 to 20. Okay, so no even though if you are totally a beginner, if you have only basic knowledge, it is totally fine. You can enroll for it. All you need to do, you must have a computer system or laptop and an internet connection. Okay, and Windows should must be installed definitely. So you should be willingness to install and use Kali, VirtualBox, all those other things. So you should have a curiosity, patience. You should be passionate for learning ethical hacking in a responsible way. Okay, and here is some of the description. So I will drop the link of my course, and it is totally new, and you guys gonna love it. Okay, here is some of the review videos. You can literally review it one by one, and if you guys have any question, you can always let me know, by the way. So all you guys can do is to approach me on LinkedIn. Okay, you guys can easily approach me on LinkedIn, and I will provide you my LinkedIn link with you. So here we go. Okay, so we have our LinkedIn profile. You can just type MasaudSec, or you can type MasaudSec on Google. You will be able to find it out, or you can simply visit my website, MasaudSec.com, and here we have our WhatsApp button. You can directly contact with me. If you want live mentorship, it is also possible. Okay, so you can just ping me on WhatsApp, and if you have any queries, you can always let me know. And that's enough for this. I will drop the link in the description as well as in the first comment. Take care, have a good day, bye.